Hi everybody, we have a little treat for you today. Now, my parents are away and I've asked my wife very nicely, so long story short, this is just a treat. I'm going to be on mic for only tonight, so do not worry, I will be on tonight. You can chat to me and it will be awesome. Just no cam still because obviously I've just came home from work and I am knackered and I don't want to show my face on camera tonight. So, anyways, how are you all doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic day so far. Obviously I was at work today, so work boo. But other than that, I've been doing pretty alright, honestly. But how are you guys doing? What have you been up to? Let me know. It is that time of the week again where it's a night stream. Today we will be finishing off the chibi art that for once I have failed to do in one stream because I got distracted by you beautiful people. Anyways, like I say, while you're waiting as well, please check out my manga series Vamp the Lost Soul. You can get it as an ebook on Amazon or buy the manga directly off me, obviously. But remember, if you're from overseas, it would be probably cheaper to get the ebook versions. So just making sure you can save your pennies for you, that's all I'm saying. But anyways, also I have merchandise as well, or if you want to support me, I do not have Patreon anymore. So it's either through subscribing to me here, which will help me keep me running, or if you want to donate, feel free to do that. If you donate over so much, I think it's £25 if I remember correctly, I will be sending you all 3 books signed. So also keep that in mind as well. So, you know, you will get something in return. I do not like to leave my people hanging, or they just give, you know what I mean. Always like to give something to return to my community, so for being wonderful, awesome people. So anyways, we are ready about to start soon. So anyways, let's have a little conversation beforehand. What have you guys been up to? What artworks? Oh, by the way, we've been having a bit of an active surge of our community lately. Yeah, there's people been doing art now. So yeah, how's it? It's amazing. Like we are active. The artists on our thing have been a bit more active lately, and Cranky showed us a beautiful artwork that he shared with our community. So thank you, Cranky, for sharing that, and thank you for everyone else for sharing your lovely arts. Maybe we get to show it off today at some point. But anyways, I think we are ready to jump on now to the art and start finishing off. Obviously, the artworks that I have been working on for it a little bit of time, but anyways, guys, oh, by the way, Miser Lamp, thank you for the, well, it's more Nim gave a description, but still thank you for taking part of our community. You wonderful people, you. But anyways, let's continue on. We haven't got much to go on here, and then maybe we might do something else a little bit D&D related, because obviously, not too long ago, I've just realised I've made a boo-boo. So let's fix that boo-boo. Not too long ago, obviously, I made an announcement for my D&D group. I am making a custom class, or homebrew class, basically for those who are more into the D&D and know their stuff. So, I'm homebrewing a class called Gunsman. At the moment, we have got I have got all 3 archetypes not completely planned out, but what they do and what they're going to be specializing in, I've definitely got it. So you got like the musketeer, which is basically using swords and guns. So it is literally being exactly like a musketeer, or 2 small firearms. So you could go a bit more cowboyish either way. So that one, it'd be like choose your discipline, and then you kind of, you know, become like a 2-gun musketeer or a sword or a gun musketeer, basically. The second archetype that we are going to look for Gunsman is actually, my brain just went stop there, is called Gunsmith. And eventually you can make your own guns, but pretty much like an artificer, but for literally guns, and making custom parts for the guns and stuff like that. But it will be like an increased rate of misfire, because it is inspired by the subclass Gunslinger from obviously Critical Role that Matt Mercer did. But it's inspired by that, but it is but I've got my own sort of thing to it because it's a whole class. And then eventually you'll be able to enchant your own, essentially put your own enchantments on guns. Obviously, you can't do it for any other weapons, just the guns themselves, because you're specializing in creating guns and bullets. So you could create magical bullets, magical guns, magical barrels that shoots magic, stuff like that. The other one is Highwayman, which is more of a sort of like, it's for like the more roguey people out there that specializes in ambushes and maybe like some sort of like sniper fire, stuff like that. So that's the 3 archetypes that we're going to make. Obviously, we'll make more along the way. Obviously, maybe something specialized a little bit more heavy weaponry or artillery. But yeah, but those are the 3 main sort of archetypes. I've already typed down a few rules. Obviously the misfire rule, the so you're like literally as you start out, you'll have a misfire of 6, and then some abilities will add modifiers to your misfire. So obviously to make it a little bit more risky, shooting guns and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be it is going to be exciting, I have to admit. Just like I'm so excited about this class. I actually showed it off a little bit to my wife, and even she says, "Oh wow, Gunsman! I'm actually really interested in playing that." And I've talked to the Clovers about it, and they're pretty interested actually for it as well. So Clover kind of like wants me to make it as soon as possible. Because she said, I wonder if I could make a druid gunsman that shoots mushrooms. And I'm like, Joe, what? Fuck it. If you could do it, go for it. Also, Judy is out of the 4-leaf clovers, is going to try and help me with it to just make sure there's no any imbalances or inconsistency in the rules, stuff like that. So it's going to be fun. I know people have tried to make full-on classes for Gunsman in the past, but we wanted to sort of we sort of wanted to do I wanted to do my own sort of take on it, and then put like some sort of like subclass archetypes there. And I think it'd be a fun one. And like I say, it's definitely, I'm really excited because this is like I've made some homebrew stuff a little bit before. But like, this is going to be like my first full-on making a whole like class homebrew. Like races and stuff like that is one thing, but making a whole actual thing about, you know, actually making a whole class is going to be a whole beast altogether. So I'm really looking forward to actually kind of, you know, get it made, get it play tested, get it feedback, get some balancing, because once it's ready, it's going to be an available class for my Clovers, so you can actually take on the Gunslinger class. Because obviously later on campaigns, some campaigns might involve guns. So yeah, it's quite an exciting time for VTLS, because not just I'm still working on obviously well, I'm not working on 4th book, it's completed. I just need to get the collaborations done. And get some done, get certain artists to hand their collaborations in. So we need to get that done. But other than that, like I'm super hyped. We are delaying the Volume 4 release because obviously, as most of you heard by now, I'm sadly not doing MCM this year. I haven't got a table. They wouldn't let me have a table. I don't know why, to be honest. Like, because I've been doing it for years with them. I've had experience, and you know, it actually baffles me. It's kind of, you know, and to be honest, I am really nervous of what MCM has become. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to lie, because a lot of stuff, what they've announced and why, and a lot of other artists being refused, like people who've also been there longer than even I have been absolutely refused. So we don't know who they've been turned down for. So yeah, it's not a good time, I think, to be an MCM fan. And if anyone who is an MCM fan who doesn't know what's going on, just look at everything, because I think there's a lot of stuff that people are getting annoyed with them about. not just hiking prices, but it's coming across as they're not including everyone. Like you'll know what I mean in particular. Like, I'm gonna come out with it. Honestly, it's becoming a little. It's coming across as a little like way too extreme on the far side of one area. And the problem is how can I put this nicely about MCM? They are. I don't think they're doing it. I don't think they are. I think they're doing it, but it's coming across they are actively discriminating against the normal person and not actually. Because when I was talking to my mates about it, and it's like, well, MCM should be about including everybody, not subjugating people just because they're not a certain way. And yeah, it looks like they are actively sort of doing that and kind of not including certain people in and they're not and no, this is not they're horrible people, guys. This is more of they're just normal everyday people and they're looking for certain types of people, and it is kind of discriminative in a way because how can I put this? It is very hard to talk about this without opening up some controversy. It's coming across as they are pandering to people, and they are I don't think they're doing it on purpose, but they are actively kind of discriminating against the normal person just because, you know, they want this in their con, and I think they get a little short-sighted. A lot of people have felt that way. It's not just me. And that's why we're all getting a bit nervous, because it's like, well, it should include everyone, because, well, now called Artist Alley is for everyone, and the person who ran Comic Village is now not running it anymore. It's someone completely different. Also, a lot of people aren't happy with them as well for artists not coming around, because last year we got accepted, but because of COVID, we didn't get. Obviously, we had to get refunded, and everything was cancelled. MCM was cancelled in general, but it doesn't seem like they have made an active pursuit of, obviously, as well, of calling out the artists that were obviously screwed over by COVID last year and went, hey, you know, we know you got accepted, but ultimately had to cancel the whole event and get your money back. Do you want first dibs on the table? Which, honestly, I don't think anyone would have complained about, because, you know, we did want those tables, and for a lot of artists, and this is not me being horrible, it is our main source of getting fans, and it is our main source for our books or our projects' income, and it can screw a lot of people over if not handled correctly. And I think they really did not handle this correctly. I think they should have gave priority tables to people who couldn't get last year on because of obviously what happened. But yeah, it's becoming a little worrying what MCM has become. I'm not gonna lie. I am going there because I'm out of pure curiosity to see what is going on with it and see how much they've changed. But I'm quite nervous because if it means I might not go MCM anymore because of what they're doing, and I stand completely against what they're doing and how they're treating people in general and how they're pandering and stuff like that, is I don't agree with pandering, because once they kind of zone in on one thing in particular, when they pander to people, they kind of seem to disregard everyone else, and that is not why I'm happy, because MCM should be about everyone. MCM should be about inclusion of everybody, not, oh, you know, you're not one of us, so we're going to choose someone else over you because of that. And it's insulting for that artist as well, because they get chosen because they're this, but not actually for the artist they are. And it's a shame. It is a real deep shame when things like that happen. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping it's not that, but honestly, deep down, I'm going to be honest with myself. I don't think that's going to be the case with MCM. If you don't know what MCM is, it's a very big London Comic Con that happened once a year. But yeah, it's but yeah, long story short, I couldn't get a table. They literally pretty much absolutely turned me down, and everyone who I know is gone, well, why have you been turned down? You give them free advertisement by doing your Comic-Con videos. You are proven artists that, you know, you've proven you're legit. You've had years of experience with MCM. Why have they turned you down of all people? And I said, well, I don't know, but people have inklings of why because of what panels are coming up. And it has come across as patronizing to a lot of people. So it's just like, yeah. So if MCM is going to be watching this stream, or if they, well, they probably won't be, but if they do end up coming across a YouTube video of this sometime later, I was like, guys, come on. You can't screw people over like this. But anyways, sorry for a bit of a serious talk, but I've had a lot of people asking me, well, why? And I said, I don't know, but I have my theories, but it's just more of, I just hope it isn't true, and I hope that it is not the direction they're going, because it is going to throw a lot of people off. Because one thing a lot of us do not like is being pandered to. I in particular don't like it. Like, if someone pandered to me for whatever reason, I'd be like, no. And I know, like, some people, it might not be a easy thing to get their heads around when I say it, but it is, for me, it is always a big... It's been a bit of a no-no for me, I think. And I know people... Ooh, I'm trying to choose a better light. Is there any better light? I want something a bit more... Maybe I have to... Yeah. I do like the soft light, but the third just doesn't show up as much. See, I need something like that, but stronger. But that's just that's just more personal opinion. I think we'll just do it like this. It'd be better that way. But anyways, guys, a little bit more happy subjects. How are you all doing today? Have you done any new artwork? And if so, feel free to show me. I would love to see your artwork, people. Obviously, like I said, today, again, I am doing Chibi Fun Time. I want to finish off the comic that mini manga, I should say, actually. Let's correct myself here. The mini manga that I was working on, because if you don't know what this is, it's like Ruby Chibi, but with a lot more slapstick, a lot more full breaking, and a lot more referencing pop culture and stuff like that. Well, I say not lots of pop culture, but there is references here and there. And obviously this series theme is Dungeons and Dragons, with special guest character, because I always have a special guest character for every season, and this season is Scarlet Song's character, Scarlet, the sort of giraffe dragon X creature. She's not in this page, but she is in the most of the other pages, actually. But yeah, so that's what I do. And obviously Vamp is my main series, where it's a lot more, I don't know, I say dark, would I say dark shogun or dark urban? Well, it's dark urban fantasy as I consider it, but people have turned around to me, it's like, you're dark shonen, James. It's like, am I? Really? But, you know, I don't really consider my manga shonen, honestly. Like, maybe I should ask Manga Section one day, because I know he is a bit of an expert when it comes to shonen. For me, I've always said, no, I'm always dark modern day dark fantasy. Or darker urban fantasy is more the real term for it, but yeah. But you never know. That's what I mean. It's sort of, you know. But yeah, for the people who have heard, I am making a Gunsman class. I am making a Gunsman class. If anyone has been watching my social medias lately, you should know about this. I've been designing a class for my 4-leaf Clovers campaign, so that people can have an extra class to go into. And yes, it is inspired by Matt Mercer's subclass in Fighter Gunslinger. It is very inspired by that, because I think, I don't want to leave people out, and I do like the way some mechanics Matt Mercer uses in his subclass. So I thought, well, what about if we ramp that up and turn the dial to 11 and turn it into a full-on class on its own? And yes, I have planned 3 archetypes, as obviously some of you people have been watching earlier on. You'll know about that. It is a fun class. I'm making it actually, like, when I was actually typing out the rules, it's going to be a lot of it is actually based on reaction, using a lot of reactions to sort of like get certain abilities kicked off. One of them is, do you feel lucky, punk? Which I believe you receive at level 5, which I've just typed up today. And essentially is, when a creature makes an attack on you, you can spend 1 Gunslinger's Mark to literally use a reaction to intimidate the attacking creature to literally stop their attack. That's what the intimidation check. On a success, like, it's like cutting words. It will stop their attack. But if you hit a nat 20 on your intimidation check, on the intimidation check, so my brain just went, like, natural 20, you do make an attack roll, but with a +3 misfire modifier. So, and yeah, I think it's a really cool ability for level 5. I was thinking, do I escalate this as you level up? And I thought, to be honest, it is a really powerful ability, especially if you hit a nat 20, because you do get a second attack. So I thought it's sort of like you get like a free attack out of it, and I thought, probably not a smart thing to do, because obviously, it's a powerful, like I say, it is really powerful. You are pretty much in chance of getting a quick free attack. But that's why I put the balancing of, it is going to be with a actual, like, sort of +3 to misfire modifier. Because you are, like, literally, it's like Cowboys, like, you scare them and then you're like, taking a quick shot at a nat 20. So I thought, to be honest, it is as powerful already as it is. I think the other reaction ability is Reckless Shot, where you literally do a counter attack. You get hit and you do a counter attack, but it is at disadvantage with a +2 modifier to misfire. But at level 15, you do it without disadvantage. Because obviously, it's obviously when you're level 15, you'll be experienced enough to do it without it. But the intimidation one, I thought, no, it's already powerful enough as it is, because it's stopping the opponent's attack. But if you get a natural 20, it is a +3 to misfire, but you do get a free attack. Which is, earlier on, it is quite risky, because I think it's level 10, your misfire goes down to 4, I think, and then when you hit misfire, you have to roll a d10 table. On a 10, the gun blows up and it's beyond disrepair, and it does damage to you. So it is also about, like, high risk and high reward. Actually, maybe Gambler should be an archetype. I may have to look into that, actually. That might be actually a really interesting way of actually getting things done. Actually, I might have to ask people, like, in the future, if the gunslinger thing gets used a lot and I get a lot of feedback on it, to get, like, different sort of subclasses in there as well to catch up with other subclasses, I might add a few more and get to work on it. But it's really cool, because, like I say, I'm really looking forward, because I'm kind of making it like, you know, depending on the build, it could be like a very, very good. I think it'd be a really fun class to play because it's literally it's a lot focused on firearm, and a lot of abilities will be based upon that as well. It won't be just about, you know. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping I can get the class to work. I believe I can, honestly, but you never know. If I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. But I am super, super hyped for it, honestly. I am really hyped just to get this class finished. Actually, I can actually give you a sneak preview now if you guys want. Actually, I'll tell you what. When someone's watching, just say, "Oi, Vamp, I want a sneak preview of the class," and I'll show it off to you. Because you never know. You might give me some feedback that I need to hear straight away. Like, maybe something might look a little bit OP. You know, stuff like that. And sometimes I might need to hear it to sort of, you know, improve the class. But, yeah, I'm super excited, though, for it. It's, I'm not going to lie. It is a fun class. And the idea I've got for it is a lot of reactionary based. It is high risk, high reward. There are some normal abilities there without much risk, but that would be more of the archetypes. I think, except for Highwayman, I think that's going to be a bit more of a gambler's hit, from what I got in my mind. But yeah, it should be a really fun class to play as, and I am really, really looking forward to it. It's like I say, I'm not going to lie, I am hyped. I'm excited, and once it gets working and I can use it for the 4-leaf clovers, I can't wait to see what the clovers, if any of them do try and pick up the class, I want to see what they do. To be honest, I could see it coming from a mile, like all of them will pick it up at some point, which will be hilarious. But to be honest, what I'm looking forward to is Clover. I think Clover really wants to try it out because she wants to shoot mushrooms out of a gun. So I think she is definitely. If I have to fit from what I've told her and what she told me, the way she will go about it is she will make guns that will shoot mushrooms. Oh god, it is going to be absolutely fucking hilarious if she does, but I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, and hopefully it might be the case. I would love to see a gun that can fire deadly singing mushrooms at people. You never know. You never know. You might see that. To be honest, that's Dungeons and Dragons. I will not put it past anybody to come up with an idea that crazy, or that, well, I would say stupid, but to say it's just crazy but brilliant. And I do love crazy but brilliant, and I like stupid as well. I like stupid things. I mean, I made Captain Yellow Not Pokebeard, for fuck's sake, and I blew up literally anything or most things in my path, and I want to say to everybody who was in the party and the DM that had to tolerate me blowing up stuff, I am so sorry. I don't... I say I don't mean to, but it's like, I kind of didn't mean to blow stuff up. Most of the time. There was a few accidental, like... Well, to be honest, it's more I underestimated the power of the blast. And I timed my blasting wrong. And and my DM Max, bless him, or Apollo, as he is well known in the taco community, made me pay for it dearly. Well, to be honest, I'm surprised I survived half the stuff that Max threw at me, because half the time I thought I'm going to die, but I didn't. I actually survived for some miracle. But yeah, yeah, it was quite funny. I have to admit, I do miss that campaign to hell because it was a load of stupid fun, and I had fun doing it. But yeah, but sadly, life got in the way, and we had to end the campaign early. But we had a good send off to our ventures, so you know. But hopefully, you know, sooner or later, you know, we might get that opportunity again where we can all get together and play Dungeons and Dragons with them again. Because I have to admit, out of all the parties I've played with, I had the most fun with that party. I have to admit, and Max is, or Paulo is an excellent DM. So if any of his students, young students are watching, please, 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 you know, if he sets a Dungeons and Dragons club up, go to him. He's an excellent dungeon master. If you do something stupid, he'll make you pay for it, but he's a good dungeon master. And he wrote this fabulous world that he's made. And I absolutely love him for it. But once I play test a class, once that class is done, because to be honest, this is more of, can I homebrew a proper world with a D&D rule set with a few custom races in the D&D world, modifying other races to fit in the VTLS world. And if it does work, I would actually like to create like thing, because I've already said I always wanted to create like a D&D VTLS with a sanity hit points. And when you hit like 0, you could turn like insane, or the character gets a sort of mental illness or something like that. That actually affects gameplay somehow. Because I think it'd be really fun, and I would love to do it justice. But we'll see, because you never know. It might be yay, might be nay. But I've always wanted to do something like that, because I think it'd be a really fun. It'd be a really fun thing, and people will look for more like dark, gritty, and modern, like sort of D&D game. I'm hoping I could provide that with what I'm trying to build. But I'm kind of testing the waters first with the Gunsman class, and then if it works, I can then move on to actually building up like a sort of, you know, VGLS type character sheet and stuff like that. So it'd be more of, it won't be like a horror game. It's just more of, the sanity thing is more of the character witnesses horrific events and is not used to it or not mentally trained for it. It could affect them, and it could be, it could really act like a bit more like deep on the role playing side of it as well, and the sort of like, you know, I don't know, I just think it'd be really cool. So you never know. I think it would be, I think the concept I've got is good, but I just need to know how to translate it into gameplay and sort of know how to do it. I definitely might have to get like a few people who are a lot more experienced with D&D and more experienced dungeon masters who do homebrew, and then maybe just sit there with them and help me build this world, and rules and stuff like that. So, because like, you know, I am bringing in custom spells. I said I'm going to bring in all this stuff bit by bit. What if the Gunsman class proves it's a successful, if it proves it is decent to play, and all I have to do is maybe like a couple of balance tweaks or whatever, then yeah, I'd be more than up for it. But yeah, it's I'm sorry to kind of speak about the class I'm making and what I'm planning to do, but that's what I want to do. Like, alongside my books, I want to create like a sort of Dungeons and Dragons VTLS sort of mod for Dungeons and Dragons 5e, because that's what it is overall. It is, what I want to create is a mod, so people can play in like modern day sort of fantasy, modern day urban fantasy sort of setting. And yeah, it doesn't have to be dark, but you've got all these races available and stuff like that. So yeah, that's sort of my plan for it. So, and you never know, if VGLS gets big enough, and you know, I might get in contact with Wizards of the Coast and go, hey, you know, I'm popular, I create this mod, can we make it official? So you never know. It would be really awesome if that did happen. So you never know. I wish that would happen, but that is a dream. but we'll see how it goes. I have a dream. A new fantastical hotel. Oh no, sorry, wrong thing. That has been. Sorry. But yeah, sorry, not sorry. But yeah, actually, let's darken that completely. Obviously, but toss your coin to your witcher. Oh, Valley of Plenty. Oh, Valley of Plenty. Whoa. Ooh. That was very dramatic. Da, 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 da. Dun, dun. Actually, if we do that, and then get the shadow there, so it looks like the shadow is coming from the figure. Do the same here. And then we could do some lighting. Because with this, it's very simple lighting. I'm not going with like absolutely complication. I just want to do some like simple lighting. Simple shading. And then we'll get like the speech bubbles in. Type it in. And if we finish it early enough today, we'll bump up to the next thing. I don't know what, but we'll look into it and see like what I've got to finish. Well, to be honest, I'm thinking of doing a few Gunsman stuff anyways. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, honestly. There we go. And then we'll just get this. And then just do like the whole shiny eye. Shine, cause it's shiny. Everybody look at his as it's shine. It's shiny, cause it's all shiny. Yes, I am singing shiny at you. And I'm sorry if I make your ears bleed. Hashtag baby sorry, not sorry. Oh no, I use hashtag and vocal. That probably has peeved off a lot of pet peevers right now. Oopsie. Oh well. Let's see. We'll just do that there. And then... But yeah. Here we go. Just trying to think actually. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I need to shine the horns and the armor of this one. And do the shiny on the blobby nose. Do a bit of shinies on the furs. I do not know why I'm talking in this accent, but there we go. Because I am a mad, mad, beautiful man. Well, beautiful, maybe not. Mad? Yeah, probably. Let's do this, because since the panel's there anyways, we might as well get the shininess out of the way. Get shiny there, get shiny there, get the buttons. Do the ends of the DM screen. Yep, let's do that. That, and do shiny of the dice. And then Nick. And then we'll do the spits babbers. Then we'll get it up on Photoshop, because I'm not being funny, Photoshop is a lot better at formatting text and stuff like that than, to be honest, this program. I do find Photoshop that does some jobs a lot better than Clip. Clip is brilliant for illustrations, but not great for formatting me. In my opinion, well, tell like maybe comics, but that's about it. But when it comes to like text and stuff like that, Photoshop has got it beat hands down. So, but other than that, but like I said again, that is my personal opinion. I know some people think I'm wrong for it, but you know, we can agree to disagree, and that is okay by me. I love this music. It's so chill. I know it's supposed to be like getting the fantasy about, mood about fantasy games and stuff like that, but you just can't help it sometimes. Sometimes you just hum to the tune and you're just like, yeah, this is chill. I like this. I like it. And just sort of, yeah. There we go. And no, well, I think we'll leave it like that. But just that pink giraffe. There we go. And I think I missed some things. Hold on. There we go. Let's do the shinies on this first, I think, and then we'll add those few missing things on. I just love Kaz's face. Just a pure shock horror of it. The Beholden failed its wisdom throw. Why has it failed its wisdom throw? Yep. There we go. There we go. You just put a little bit of shine on the model as well. Obviously. And shiny it on there. Shiny it on the dice. Shiny it on the table. Shiny, shiny, shine. Anyways. And on the chair as well, obviously. There we go. And there we go. To be honest, this panel is, to me, is actually missing something. And we are going to comic manga, sorry. Well, manga is technically Japanese for comic, but let's use the right thing. Let's get this down. Effects. Not that one. We want this one, and we need to resize it for the manga. So, and there we go. And down, and we're gonna fade that. Oh, hold on. Let's try that again, because that's not what I wanted. There we go. And then we'll do that again. And this time we're gonna have we're gonna have that. We're just gonna have there we go. Zoom in, and then we'll just have to have a little fiddle. Biddy but fiddle. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. Not like that, people, you dirty people, but I love you for it. Right, I think I'm happy with that. Now we can put in speech bubbles. I just looked at it, I just thought, yeah, it just needs something a bit more dramatic to it. So, like, you know, it shows us like, oh my god, it's been transformed. And I need some water because my throat has been killing me today. But there you go. Actually, we're gonna do maybe a bigger speech bubble here, just above the beholder, and then we can put the speech bubble to Kaz because she's talking as the scene is happening. So she's sort of like describing the scene as DM does. I think that is pretty cool. And yeah, so, and then what we do is we give the speech bubble to Nikea. If we do it like there, that's it. And then that gives him it. And I gave enough room. Oops. I messed up the speech bubble again. Always keep doing that. We make the speech bubble just a little bit. That's it. And then we just make that little tail appear. See, this is something I do. This is something that I really do like. Is when it comes to like setting up the page of a comic, this program has got it nailed. But when it comes to formatting and trying to get stuff done, it's sort of yeah. And then yeah, sort of like when it comes to like getting the text on and that, it's not that great. But everything else like this is absolutely brilliant for. And then we're going to put that there, and Nick is going to name him Pinky Eye, because why not? It sounds absolutely hilarious. Terrible, but hilarious. There we go. Save? Yes. See if it saves first. And to be honest, we're not even an hour into this stream. We're not even hitting 9 o'clock yet, and we have already on the wording stage, which is absolutely brilliant, or text. But this is where my weakness lies. Wah. So, oh god, sorry, I'm yawning. So rude of me. Right, let's carry on. Carry on. Get it on. Get it on. Do, 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 do. Get it on. And you're gone. Get it on. And then we go to new volume H. And we go to a project Vamp the Lost Soul. We go to a Chibi Fun Time, which is VTLS, emotes, manga. Shot, where are you? Where is Chibi Fun Time? VTLS Chibi Fun Time. In caps. Of course it is. Of course it's in caps. We're going to open 2 pages because I need a sample page. Because we need to type in a load of stuff. But yeah, as you can see. Oh. I hate when it does that. It's not picking up the text. Why aren't you picking it up? Is there something wrong? Oh, I see why. Right. Yeah, I see what is going on here. Alright, close that. File open. Let's open another previous page. Maybe page 6? Can we pick up? Yes, we can. Awesome. We needed to... Oh, sorry for the boring part, guys, but it needs to be done. Boring parts always need to be done. She is not in this... Oh. I deleted the wrong page, didn't I? Oh. Open, 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 open. We want page 8. And paste. There we go. So the only 2 characters in it, it's 3 characters actually. We have got Kaz, Nick, and partially Rang Fang, but we need to give him the credit because he is in it. In this page. And then, nope. Stop doing that, boy. Can we have this at least? No. Everything's an image, so we'll cross this out because I keep doing it. And it's not good that I keep doing that. So, okay. So, copy. I can't believe I'm on 5 seasons of this now. Because obviously I do a page every month. And I think this is the only time I had to do 2 episodes for this page. But then again, I was having quite a lot of fun last stream. So, page 8. Yes, it is page 8. Oh, season 5. Page 8. Yes, it's season 8, people. We're already there. I know. This is, beholding. Right, I need to get the spelling for metamorphosis. Because I think this is a great pun for a beholder. I know people are going to roll their eyes. But there we go. Deal with it. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. There we go. Yes, I know. I'm literally, because of my dyslexic brain. Metamorphosis. I think that's a good title for that page. Pretty pleased about that. I know some people are like, what the hell? But there we go. Paste. Ooh, no. No, we don't want to. Oops. Joe, what? Sod it. Just do that. And we'll type it all in. Okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. So now we go. You find the one that is all the schemes. And there we go. A beholder. There we go. This is going to be really dumb. So, Xvania. Yep, so many eyes. What will you do? There we go. This just will be fun. So there we go. We're gonna do a spell check on that now because there is a lot. Yeah, schemes. Ignore. Done. So yeah. All of a sudden, you find the oneness behind all the schemes. A beholder named Xvania glares glares down at you with its many eyes. So yeah, this is why I read out to myself, because then I know where I've messed up. This is very important. Even as dyslexic, always read things out to yourself. You always could miss something. With its many eyes, what will you do? Lord Epsom! No. Can you imagine that? Just like, that's the language line. Epsom. Sounds really dumb, but hey, might as well have fun with it, right? And yes, I know this is, like I said, for those who are just coming in, it is normally a no mic, no cam stream, but there's a little treat tonight because people are away. I have the freedom, so I thought, fuck it, let's jump on the mic tonight. So, yes. I'm gonna... Hold on, wait. Polymorph. There we go. Polymorph. There we go. Hold on, it's not... Yeah, the word... There we go. There we go. I would want to polymorph it into a giraffe. This is my time. Hold on, wait. No. We need to do this in caps. He's shouting, so I would want to... Hold on, poly. I want to polymorph that sucker. Polymorph. Oops. Polymorph it into a giraffe. And then just... I would want to polymorph it into a giraffe. Check spelling. Hold on, now we need to move that up right to the top. So interesting. A wisdom saving throw. It's like Kaz is just very confident. It's like, this is going to be interesting. So it's a wisdom saving throw. And check spelling. Just to make sure. Yep, cool. Epic fail. Now, if we put it up there like that, and then we could put... But how? This is not... Can I just say, last one I did roll an 8. This is, so I do determine the outcome of the comic. Yeah, hold on. It is a beholder. Oh, D-holder, sorry. It is a beholder. Shrug it off. Yeah, just Kaz is just like absolutely broken by all this by now. Like, why? Why does this always happen to me? Why does this happen to me? I have one. Just Kaz is questioning our life choices. Oh god, I just love it. It's just like Nick's just like super happy that he just turned it into giraffe. And it's just like, yay! Yay! ... I did it! Hold on, I did it. I am going to I'm going to keep him and name him Pink Eye. It's just like Kaz, it's just like Nick's just like doesn't care right now. He's just like, he's now got a pet giraffe, one-eyed giraffe, and I'm gonna name it Pink Eye. So yeah, I did it. I'm gonna just wanna check spellings. No, yeah. Problem. Is it problem? Is it that one? Check spelling. Check from the top. Check spelling. Yeah, I thought so. There we go. And okay. Now we're going to check spellings overall. Ignore. 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 No, that was it. That is not too bad. So we're going to read this comic out. So starring Cat Smith, Nico Marvel, Vamp, and Meg Fang Hartford. Season 5, page 8. A beholding metamorphosis. I love that. I love that title. Brilliant. All of a sudden you find the one that is behind the schemes, a beholder named Exvania, glares down at you with its many eyes. What do? I would want to polymorph into a giraffe. This is going to be interesting. So wisdom saving throw. Beholder saving throw. +8 + 2 = 10. Epic fail. And it's like, I think we need to make a pop sound effect there. It's like, pop. And then edit. Transform. Retransform and just sort of, yeah. Like that. And then I think we need a bit more of a... There we go. But how? This is not supposed to happen. This is a beholder. It should have shocked it off. No problem. Why? Why does this happen to me every time I do this? So every single time I do this. There we go. And I'm going to just double check spelling for single. And this is why, again, people, you should always read over your work. What happens to me every single time I do this? Yay, I did it. I'm going to keep him and name him Pink Eye. Yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the comic. Yep, I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to save that and save as. And then just like, hold on. I keep forgetting Photoshop hasn't this weird ass thing that it does, because you need to go file, save a copy. For God's sake, PNG, save. So now the mini comic has been done. I just love the fact that Beholder turned into a oh god. But yeah. There we go. Now we're gonna close this. I would say close that. So if you want to see the comic guys that I've done, let me know. Open. I think we are going to continue on. It's already nearly 9. It's not even nearly 9 o'clock. It's only nearly 9 o'clock. I've already done it. That was absolutely amazing. Really good going for me. So this is, I'm going to show you what I've been working on. No items match. What gunsman was on here? I swear I put a gunsman class on here. Did I not? Gunsman? No? Alright, let's try and open from recent, because I did open it recently. File, recent. Yeah, it's in OneDrive. Because somehow, for some reason, it's in the Revamp comic, so I need to click open, because it's not supposed to be in there. So I need to find it now. Hold on. Hold on. No, I don't want to open that. Can't believe it. What's the dog barking about? Hold on. Guys, give me a minute. Sorry, guys. I was just checking what the dog was barking about. Anyways. I'm going to check if it hasn't been placed in here by accident. No, it hasn't. Awesome. I just need to find that gunsman. I want to open. OneDrive, revamp comic. No, it's not going to let me open it. Open. It is in the folder. That's the problem, and I need to get into that folder badly. Maybe if I do it like this, because then... Hold on. I'm just trying to get access. Sorry, hold on, guys. Something's not right. Oh, there it is. Cut. And this should be placed outside here. Right. Now we should open recent. Yeah, so open. So it shouldn't be here anymore. Nope. Okay. And it should be out here. Awesome. Yes, it is. Good. I don't know why it was there, but there we go. And then what we do is yep, alright, shut up. So yeah, so this is what I've been working on so far. This is the gunsman class that I've actually been working quite hard on lately. And I'm going to do some pictures with it. So file open, and we're going to do an item picture next. So no, not open. File new. Obviously we're going to do this A4. No, this is A4. It's just, yeah. So now we're going to work on maybe a fantasy gun. We're going to get some inspiration. So fantasy gun. There we go. And just get some inspiration for pistols and stuff like that. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. See, that's just yeah. I think I like the combination of the two. So we're gonna do like a pistol, like, because I have to admit I do like designing weapons. I have to admit. So let's actually get this out first. So what we do is we design the base of it, because obviously a lot of yeah, we'll do that, but I think we should do a holster like that. Yep, and then just sort of yeah, and then obviously then we use this to sort of build out what it should look like. So we got that, and then just build out, that would be the handle, and then let's have a look. We've got that, and then that. So what we can do is actually have a, yeah, alright, have the sort of like that, and then just have like, because this is how you kind of build a basis for it. Sort of like you just build it out a little bit until we get what we want. So sort of like that feel to it. And then, because I want to do a revolver first, because this is kind of like the symbol of the gunsman. And we'll do like several weapon designs, I think. Yeah, alright, cool. Actually, I think we're going to do... And then just sort of... And then... There we go. So about there. We'll do the trick. hold on. Selection, deselect, and then obviously I think we do the épée, like the mark of the musketeer. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do the gun first. Actually, we'll do the template first for everything. But I think obviously the second weapon should be some sort of an épée, sort of like that, because then it's like the sign of the musketeer. So we do them like symbols, but we do them as actual items. Because the first one should be like a normal gun and a musketeer crossed, and then we could do like a sort of a highwayman. Like the gunsmith should be a lot more like very fantasy-esque gun, and then that'd be it. There we go. There we go. And then layer, new layer, and then we can have sort of like that, and then there we go. Should be a very fancy gun. Actually, what we should have actually not a revolver. I think a musket. Maybe a musket. Don't know actually. What does a musket pistol? Musket pistol. Just want to have a look. No, because that's very highwayman. Definitely a fantasy revolver. And then just sort of. Yeah. Okay, cool. Because the gun should be at the forefront. And then. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then, obviously. And. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we could have a sort of. And then. Yeah, there we go. That should be fine. I think I like that. Yeah, I think that will go quite nicely. And then. And then. Have the barrels. Sort of like, yeah. And then the épée. I think we should definitely have an épée. Because like I say, it's a musketeer, so even though it could be any martial weapon, I think like it's very important to just have a sort of musketeer feel to it. That's it. And then just sort of. That's it. Actually, just sort of have a nice little pommel to it. Yeah, that's it. And then. Yeah, I think that'd be actually quite nice. And then get the handle sort of. Yeah, and then we can have like a cool little pan inside it. Okay, cool. So I think we got it. Sort of. Yeah, I think that would be a very cool design. And then obviously. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm down for that. That design's pretty cool. And then obviously we get that, and then layer, new layer. And then we just do the whole line up. And then just sort of head it undo. I think we need to sort of, because then that could be a little bit of a gap in that gun then. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. And then sort of, I want to just get a little bit of a... Yeah. Okay, cool. And then what we can do is then put a like sort of like a fancy sight at the end of the gun. Just sort of get that sort of more fantasy feel to the... And then that's got like a little thing at the end, so you can like aim it down the sight. And then... And then just sort of get that sort of pistol ready. And we want to just give that little bit of a horn to... And then just sort of like, yeah, that's a bit nicer, isn't it? It's got that sort of nice fancy-esque feel to it. And then just sort of like a, maybe like a tooth like that. And then give it a sort of fancy frame. Hold on, maybe that's a bit smaller so we can clean up that line work. Just to sort of... And then... Hold on. I just need to just double check if anyone knows I'm live. And we're just going to do a fancy-ass gun. And then just sort of... And then get the barrels ready as well, just sort of like that. Because it is a barrel of the gun, so we still got to draw it in. And then what we can do in between, we can give it like sort of like a glowing colour, so it looks like an enchanted sort of barrels as well. Just give it a sort of bit more of a fancy vibe to it. And then just sort of like that. And then like so, and then yeah, and then sort of like that as well. Like I say, I just want to give it a bit more of a epic fantasy vibe. Oh, edit, undo. Just sort of don't want to over complex it. And that's it. And then just sort of, I don't know, I don't like how thick that is. I wanna make that thinner. I don't know why, but it just doesn't look right to me. And then is it that? And then just make that thinner. I think that needs to go overall as well. Didn't like the way that... Don't know, I didn't like the way that translated. Like that. Awesome. Do like the way that does. And then... Edit, undo. No, we'll leave that like that. Yeah, I think we need to make that handle a little longer. Actually, I think we need to make that handle thinner because it doesn't look like fingers can realistically grip around that. So we need to sort of get that sort of a musket base. I think we need to get a little bit more musket based as well. Just sort of, and then undo, and then just sort of, that's it. Oops, nope. And then just do that. And then No. Actually, no, undo. Let's do it like that. Undo, undo. And then just do it like a diamond shape. So like crosshairs. Yeah. I like that version of it better. Okay. The only thing I don't like is its positioning and its size. Maybe its size is the bit I'm not happy with. Yeah. Edit. Retransform. There we go. Done. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. And then... No, I don't like that. And then... Yep, I like that. That's better. That I'm happy with. The rest of it I was a bit like, but that I'm happy with because that feels like you can add a gun you can actually grip. And then just sort of... And then... And then just sort of... And then... And then do the same theming with the handle here. Sort of like that. There we go. Like so, and then... There we go. And that gives a little bit more high fantasy vibe as well. And then... There we go. That's better. And then just sort of... Get that sort of like, again, high fantasy vibes going. And then... That's not... Yeah, that's fine. I like that. And then just sort of... So it looks like it's curving over as well. And... Let's see. We're going to do that. And then make that disappear. Make that disappear. Yeah. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now we're going to make a new layer. And then just sort of... Yeah, I like the way this is designed. Not going to lie. And then... Do that. Luckily, all of it's quite tightly done. And then just have a look around. Press delete. Obviously, there's actually one gap, which I predicted, so which is brilliant. So I could actually just sort of do that and then get on with the rest. Well, I need to... There we go, we got this lovely pistol done. Oh, God, I need to do my... Just to drink out, just clean out my throat. There we go. Now... Let's see. Layer, new raster layer. And then just sort of... That's it. Let's get that going. That's it. And then just get this sort of shadow going on. That's it. I do love how I designed that epee though. And then just sort of get that done. And while we're doing that, we're going to run a quick 1-minute ad break. There we go. There we go. Then we're going to keep going like this. And it's sort of, that's it. And just to make sure. Hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry, I just wanted to run a quick ad break to give my voice a little bit of a rest because it's getting a little sore and sorer, so just wanted to give myself a tinsy break. So I apologise for people who didn't like adverts, but there we go. We're fully aware, but there we go. And we should do that. There we go. And then just sort of... There we go. And then just sort of do that. And just get that done. There we go. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We got that done. So... Hold on. And there we go, and just sort of, and then just get that sort of done there. Just get this gun. And then we'll just keep going. And then just sort of... And then just sort of get that done. Just get the gun stroke down and then... There we go. And then... Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I know I done goof. I did a goof because I don't know why that's doing that. And then just do that because that's just part of the gun. So, and then obviously do a little nick there. And get it smoothly done there. And then obviously. And then obviously get the gun done here like that. And the gun wants to get done like this as well. So we need to sort of... Shame because you can't see the pattern there, but there we go. That's what happens. But I wanted to design it first just to get that sort of feel for what I want the pistol to look like. But there we go. And then... Oh, I just love every bit of this. See, I have to admit, I do miss... sometimes I wish I could just do a week where I could just do weapons. Just draw weapon after weapon after weapon, because It really does. Drawing like new weapons or like designing hybrid weapons and stuff is like I find really fun. Weapons have always been super fun for me. And then get the gun. And then just sort of... And... There we go. And then get the pistol. Yeah, and then just do that. My dog's barking at something. I think it's making friends with someone outside. We say making friends, but more like her enemy, the squirrel, has come around and she does not like squirrels one bit. My dog absolutely despises squirrels. I am not joking. My dog is a herpaderp. There we go. And then just get the pistol. And then just lock and load, essentially. But yeah, by the way, this Friday will be the first D&D first week of the month, so you know what that means? 4-leaf Clover time, which is absolutely, this is going to be the absolutely funnest one of them all because I've got a few things planned for my Clovers. Yep. There we go. And then we got the upper. We just, yeah, just clean up a few shadowy bits because it's a little bit there. And then just sort of, yep, there we go. I like raw. There we go. And then just get a little bit on the beautifully created gun. And then just clean up some shadow work here. And then just get a little bit on the... There we go. Just clean up some shadow work, essentially. And then just do that as well. There we go. Same for the epee here. There we go. And then file, save. Yeah, we don't want it in there. We want it just here. Gunsman. Musketeer. We would say logo, but musketeer image. Right, now we're going to colour the gun in. So, for the guns, I'm thinking like a fantasy still. Like, shall we do like a mithril, sort of like bright icy blue? Like no. Like that? Just close to grey, but not quite. It's like a mithril silver. And then we can mix it into like a crimson steel colour. Or actually, crimson steel. Let's see what crimson steel looks like. There we go. Yeah, I think that would be the colour scheme I want to go for, actually. And then we can make the... There we go. And then... Same for the sight of the gun. Just make it like super fancy looking. Like, so you think, ooh la la, what is this gun about, sort of thing. That's what I want to get, that sort of vibe of the gun. Just so it's like, it's a super fancy gun. Like, super fancy fantasy gun. And then just sort of get that. Do that for the, like, the back and the trigger, because most of the gun is that colour anyways. And then to tie it all together, obviously we're going to go for this bright crimson. like for the in between the barrels, like just bright red because it's gonna glow in between. Just sort of get that sort of nice fantasy feel to it, like where so the gun glows. So we've got this sort of like glow feel to it. What? Let's give like that section of the gun as well. That colour as well. Like I say, I want us to make this look like it's like a sort of family relic. I want to do the same thing with this. Tight together at the handle and at the sort of like rivets of the weapon. And then reverse colours a little bit as well. At the handle and at the sort of handle of the blade. I think that would be kind of cool. Because then it's sort of like colour schemed. Because that's musketeers are kind of colour schemed anyways together. So this will be a cool thing to do. And obviously go around. Because you go round the outside. Whoop, whoop. And then just like, so you got like it's round here, it's got like sort of like a nice sort of thing to it. And then we're going to make obviously the epee golden top as well. Just give it sort of that royal vibe to it. It's like the weapon. This is like the usual weapons of the musketeer. Very fancy, you know, sort of like loyal to the, like sort of like a royal sort of look to the blade. Like not as belongs to royalty, but it belongs to like some sort of royal guard. That's the vibes I want to get of this. It's like a fantasy royal guard sort of musketeer. So there we go. Yeah, that's brilliant. And then what we can do is sort of get that, get the gold inlays, and then we do a sort of dark like it's like a dark wooden handle. Sort of like it's almost like a red, but it's not exactly. Mahogany. And yeah, there we go. So now we're going to just get the handle of it done. We're going to get some light and shine on it, obviously, and then move on to the next one. And I think like the next one is going to be a lot more like I said, it's sort of like more like an artificer sort of made, like someone, a gunsmith actually made the gun. It's like very customized. Like this is just like a fancy version of a revolver. It's not like anything special about it. Just a very fancy revolver, which, you know, I wanted to get it a little bit musketeer themed. You know, it's very well crafted weapon. Then the highwayman is just going to be like straight up, you know, mask and a revolver. So it's sort of like, you know, so he's got like the mask like laying down with like a sort of musket, two muskets being laid down next to the mask. So yep, and then just sort of, there we go, and then just sort of, there we go. But musketeer is more about, yeah, skill and dex and stuff like that. Yep, there we go. That's better. Because then it ties the weapons really nicely together, I think. And then we get like that steel grey sort of look onto the... a little bit paler. Want it to be a little bit shiny. Like I say, again, get that sort of well-crafted blade vibe. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. So there we go. Awesome. And then, yep, I'm happy with that. So layer. And then just need a, yep, that's fine. And then additive glow. And then we got, like I say, I want to give it a little bit of a magical glow, but not enough to say, oh god, this is a highly enhanced gun sort of thing. Additive glow. And we're going to make it a little bit smaller. Out there. A little higher. I think we say about 270. Nope. A little bit higher. Come on. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no mountain low enough. Yeah, that's better. And then... there we go. And then what we do is we'll get the rubber to sort of rub around it. That sounded so wrong. Yeah, I think we should do it now, actually. Oh, we got the chance. That's it. And then next one is sort of like that. Don't want it to go too nuts. There we go. Sort of give it a sort of, yeah. And then just sort of, that's it. Layer, new rusted layer. And then we get spray can. And then make that even, oh god, that's way too small. That's still a little too small. About, hold on, we're doing about 150. That should be enough. And then just sort of, just a little bit of a stroke. Obviously additive glow and the rubber again, and just sort of get that sort of, because we want to get that sort of like glowing vibe of the gun, so you can see like it's got that sort of nice little layer, just a layer. And then additive glow out that. And then just sort of, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's lower that, lower that, lower that. There we go. Now that gives us sort of like nice little, yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So we'll file save as, and then we'll obviously PNG that. Yep. And then file new. We're doing a lot of stuff tonight. Open. No, it's not open. It's new, isn't it? File new. And then I think we need to do. Yeah, I think I know what to do. Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, I like the look of that one, because that's got the design in mind that I want. Because I'm going to do this as a symbol. So we want like sort of like a that. And at the end, we want to... That's it. It's like sort of like almost like a hybrid. So, and then just sort of, yes, I think we got what we want, and then just sort of actually, what is Bella barking for? Oh, she probably wants some food. Hold on. All right, come in. Sorry, my dog is just wanted to come in. What's up? You just wanted to see me? You little shit. Sorry, my dog has been a little bit of a... Don't bark during my streams, you little poo bag. You know not to do that. But food's in here, so I can't exactly tell her off that much, but... There we go. And then... Let's have a look. Yep, alright, cool. And then we could just... Like that, and then... Yeah, and then... Actually, we'll do that, and then... And then... Edit, undo. There we go. And then we got like that. And then... And just sort of... That's it. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then... No, actually. No. I think a symbol of that would be more like a blacksmith, so... Want to have... Hello! Thank you for the raid, Winter Wiki. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day, and hello to everybody. Huge raid. It's fine, mate. I'm happy to have the raid no matter what. How have you been? How you been, my friend? I think a blacksmith hammer would do the trick. And then we could do like a little... That's it. I'm good. Hello, Kairos. How you doing? You're super tired. What have you been up to? What were you streaming, by the way? Are you fellow artists, or are you... What have you been doing? And by the way, for anyone, and for Easy Clap, thank you very much. By the way, for those who... I did a draw for a while. Oh, cool. What did you draw, if you don't mind me asking? I would love to see what you draw. And then I played for a bit. Oh, cool. So you drawed it. So what did you... All right, what did you draw and what did you play? I think that'd be more to the point. We do that. And then we could go for the other sketch phase. Oh, nice. A character for what? Is it like for a comic you're creating? Or is it just a... OC you just wanted to make and you had in your head for a while? And then if we do that as a design to sketch it so we know what we're doing with it first, and then just sort of, yeah, because we want to give it that sort of high fantasy look. Just for fun, fair enough. Do you mind if I see your art? Because you could post it on Discord and we can all have a look at the moment. And by the way, for the guys who don't know who I am James Raven. I do my own manga series called Vamp the Lost Soul. I have self-published 3 volumes. So if you want to go check it out, I am on Amazon, Google Books, ebooks, or you can get the copies directly off me. But I would recommend, if you're from off-seas of the UK, I would definitely recommend the ebook. A lot cheaper, especially with shipping. Also, as well, I do once a month D&D, and I do live streams here of art as well. So I think I make her into a second 2D model. Oh, nice. New character, a nice strong woman, just for fun. Yeah, and I think I'll make her into a 2D model. What, you mean 2D model for like a VTube avatar, or just a model in general? I don't like the way that top bit's too thick. I think we wanna just clean it up a bit. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, feel free. Yeah, like that. Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be cool. Like I say, do you mind if we have a look at your art? Like I say, feel free to join my Discord, guys. I have a Discord. Become part of the tea cult, and obviously you get to do lots of things like stealing tea, and that's what we do, because we're the British tea cult, because tea is everything and coffee is heresy. Yeah, that's our joke, basically. Yes, I need to export it. She's just sketch. Oh, that's fair enough. Sketch Sketch is still just as good, my friend. And I think I want to exaggerate that butt of the gun as well. And give that sort of, yeah, that's it. So I want to give that sort of really nice high fantasy feel to it. Sort of like that. And then just, yeah. Because then that looks like that actually pops. Yeah. Alright, sorry. I try to think the functionality of the gun as well as sort of like trying to make it look as cool as possible. Anyways, Bella, why are you sitting on the back of my foot? My dog is sitting on the back of my foot, by the way. I know I've got not a cam on, but, you know. Oh, God. I've actually got a dog sitting on the back of my foot. How absolutely wonderful was that tonight? I love you, Bella. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, young lady. Such a little butthole. Anyways, I love her, but she is a butthole. Yeah, she is cute. She's a standard poodle. Maybe if she... Oh, actually, I won't be... I'd be like a little bit of YouTuber. Oh, no. Discord update. Oh, god damn. You haven't been on Discord for a long time, have you? But, by the way, guys, what else have you guys been up to? Are you artists yourselves? Are you just like... Or are you just like other sorts of creatives? Tell me a little bit about yourselves, guys. What are your dreams? What are your hopes? I hope you love tea. No, I'm joking. I'm not evil. Well, much. Bread art. Bead art. What is it like jewelry version, or is it like the ones that you actually like sort of melt together sort of thing? That doesn't count, lol. Oh, pixel art. Yeah. So you sort of get the beads, you put them in the... Yeah, I know the ones. I used to do it as a kid. I used to have well fun with that as a kid. That brings me... that makes me feel old, but at the same time, it just brings me back like... Yeah, that brings me back to those days. It's copy and paste easy. Yeah, fair enough. Would you like to show off some of your bead art? Oh, I'd love to see some of your bead art. Yeah, that did not sound wrong any way possible. I was thinking in my head, like, that sounded a little wrong. I think to make that a bit more fantasy, we should put something at the end of that. I don't know what, but for now, we'll just put an end. And maybe if I put a skull or something, that'd be kind of cool. I can show you one. I've got to go and find it on Twitter. Oh, fair enough. Well, if you want to spam the link or just shove the photo on Discord, like I said, feel free to. I've got an art section for it all. I think we should, yeah. Do that. And like I say, give the blade an axe so we can tell this has actually been made by an actual gunsmith. I don't know. I don't think... Yeah, that won't work, would it? Because if you're trying to grip it, that's not going to work. So, to be honest, the axe part should be honestly at the end. Yeah, the axe part should be at the end. So, it should be more of a sort of like a Viking axe look. Yeah, sort of like that. Because then you can grip it and go, and you've still got that axe end on hand. See, I can think. I've got brain. But yeah, but feel free. But yeah, you can feel free to link it. You know, I'm one of those people who's like, God, link it. I don't mind. It'd be cool if you did. So yeah. Right, we want to make this gun like fantasy but functional. Because this is the gunsmith. This is the sort of like gunsmith part of the gunsman class. Hey, you D&D fans. It's from early 2020s, but I got to scroll for a bit. Oh God. Unlimited scrolling. Bloody hell. So how long have you been doing the bead art for, if you don't mind me asking? I think we should, yeah. Like that. Yeah, because then that makes a sign of the gunsmith, doesn't it? And then you got that sort of nice sort of feel to it. Yeah, I like that. Oh, nice. Let's have a look. And we need to make you a... Right, first off, let's turn you into an actual tea cultist. You are now a tea cultist. You're one of us now. Oh, wow. Okay. Can't wait to see this finish. This looks like a pretty cool concept. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. I know I'm gonna say, you know, Team Skull. You know the Alula, the Pokemon, Alola region team. Their uniform kind of reminds me of that, which is pretty cool. Or that's pretty. I did a bit of D&D here and there, yeah. So I'm creating a custom D&D class called Gunsman, and I'm doing like 3 subclasses with it as well and all that. So it's gonna have a little bit of fun. I did it some off, and from 2017 to now. Oh, that's cool. Cool. It sounds like, to be honest, I would like. I might have to do beading one day just for funsies. Yeah, I'm going for a homebrew because I do D&D once a month on Twitch. I'm gonna make it. I'll post it in Discord. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, sis. Oh, wow. That is because I've got to switch myself. That's pretty big. And that is from Miss Carmos's Dragon Maid, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Yeah, I can imagine it took a bit of time. That's really well done. I love it. It's quite cute. It's quite cute. I actually really love it. And let's make you a tea cultist. Because, you know, all of the tea cultists. You can steal the teas for me. Tea for the tea cult. Tea for the tea god. Right, there we go. You're now officially a tea cultist. But yes, but yeah, it is a bit of homebrew. And plus, like, it's inspired by, I'm not sure if anyone watched Critical Role. Matt Mercer made a custom, let's make that part of the gun lower, because that doesn't look handleable. That looks handleable. I love that. Oh, that, yeah, I do. So, you know, Percy had a gunsmith. It's sort of inspired by that, but I'm turning it into sort of like a full class. I think that should be, that's more handleable. Well, we're gonna make it a word, guys. I swear. You're gonna be like, shut up. Yeah, I'm an Englishman that can't speak English. Go figure, guys. Anyways, like I'm laughing at myself for it as well. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, that I do. I'm not fully caught up on campaign 1. I've only watched the important. I've watched. I'm up to episode 43 at the moment. And thank you for the follow, LG. Thank you. It took a lot of time, but yeah. Anyways. Thank you so much for the follow. That is so loud. I had to keep myself silent before I could reply. I've got to go have a good time. Oh, fair enough. Have a good time. Hope to see you back here soon as part of the tea cult community. Because I shall steal your tea when you come back. I only saw the Brightwoods arc is brilliant. I love it. Dude, trust me. You are Kairos. And Winter Wiki, thank you for coming. I hope I see you soon. Thank you for the raid. You lovely, lovely person, you. But anyways, yeah, at Kairos. Yeah, Winter, see you along. Oh, good night. You're just saying good night to everyone. But yeah, seriously, you gotta watch after that, because yeah, there's a little bit of things going on, but it enters the next big arc, and it's like, it's really good. Even I was like, damn, Matt Mercer, you're good. He's a really good DM, I have to admit. Like, I've seen people bang on about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to watch it. Go, oh, let's see what it's all about. I'm going on vacation, so I'll be gone over a week, but I'll be back. You'll see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That don't make me cry. Don't make me get the tears in my eyes. No, seriously, thank you. That was really, really nice compliment, and it's nice hearing about that from you guys. I've watched. I haven't watched campaign 2, so don't spoil that for me. But I have seen clips of it, and I can't wait to see the Gobbo, because apparently, like, he's quite funny. Or she, because yeah, the guy who plays Scanlan plays the Goblin, doesn't he? So, but I watched the campaign 2 entirely since I started watching on episode 8. C2, I caught up quickly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to campaign 2 because I've heard a lot of good things about it. Are they still running that campaign now, or is Critical Role finished? Just so I know, because I'm trying to. C2 is also is so good, but no spoilers. But character development in campaign in 2 is huge. Oh, sweet! I can't wait to see that. New layer, done the sketching. C2 is finished. They are going to start in November, likely. Oh, sweet! So I've got to start binging like mad then. Oh god, that means I've just got to binge watch just binge it like no tomorrow. Well, to be honest, I have been binging it, and even then, it's having a hard time catching up with it. There we go. And oh, that. Do you know what that keyboard reminds me of? Sorry, just quickly. You know Final Fantasy IX at the start of Kuja's boss battle? If anyone has played Final Fantasy IX, by the way. If you have, high five. Because that, to be honest, Final Fantasy VII is my fave because it's always my first. Because always your first Final Fantasy is your favourite. But Final Fantasy IX has some really cool tracks. No, I've only played 3 and 7. 7's really good. I played 3... Are you talking about 3? Yeah, 3 as in Onion Knight. Because I know in Japan, I think 3 is 6. Which is... So, one with Kuja in it is technically 3. But it's not. 6 is really good, actually. Gotta play that. It's actually super good. It's got a psychotic clown. I like my psychotic clowns. But yeah. 7 is so awesome. Have you played the remake yet, by the way? The remake is so good. Once I caught up about 25 episodes of Campaign 2, also 2 weeks, there was a lot of YouTube in a day. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine there was a lot. I have to watch it out, sort of when I'm on the bus at work. So I turn on, I basically turn it on almost like a podcast, if you get what I mean. Which is, I think, sometimes it's the best way to experience it when you haven't got time to watch it. Apart from battle parts, obviously, you have to... Oh, I like the shape of that I just drew. That was a happy accident. It was like, they don't meet, and then I did that. It's like, actually, I like the shape of the... I like it, because it actually just looks... Yeah, that looks super functional. And then we do that at the end of that, so it looks like that's like the pole part. And then just do like a sort of that as an attachment. Yes, that looks absolutely awesome. But anyway, sorry. So I'm just trying to look at it and go, yeah, that would do. That would do the trick. Now, I've got to decide what to do for this. I think the shape I'm going for is, yeah, I think we'll go for that. But instead of straight lines, instead of that. Didn't like that. But yeah, I would listen to most of it while programming or similar. It's actually when you start watching it, it gets, yeah, it got interesting. Yeah, no, I have to admit, you do have to watch some parts, for battles and that, because you need, a visual representation. But other than that, yeah, no, it is, a super good podcast. And I have to admit, I've seen some animatics of Campaign 2. One of my favourites, and it cracks me up every time, is when the Goblin talks about I steal all sorts of things, and then as soon as he mentions the walking sticks, all I can think of is Rocket Raccoon. And if you watch the Guardians of the Galaxy, you know why I say that. If anyone watches Guardians of the Galaxy and then think one of the Campaign 2 animatics that I fan did, you know exactly what I mean, right? Oh yes, it's episode 8. Maybe I've got a chair and kind of pulled it out of my house. Yeah, but you know the one I mean. And then all I can think of is Rocket Raccoon, and now I can imagine, and he just steals people's walking sticks. You got an old person just falling over because he's just stolen someone's walking stick. Oh god, yeah. I don't know what to put in the middle of the hammer. I sort of want to do that. Do I want to do that? Oh, no. We'll do a half one. So it looks a bit more patternistic. Yeah. I like it. I'm making up words today. because I'm English. Oh, okay, no, it was episode 10, but I clearly remember the scene. Yeah, because he goes, I steal trinkets like shiny things. And it's like, and walking sticks too. It's like, oh, wait, what? Even my face just went, hold on a minute. It did, I have to admit, it gave me a really good chuckle. I can't wait to see that part, just to see like how it all turns out. But yeah. Buttons and walking sticks from people walking. It really gave me a good chuckle, and it's just like that. All right, that is kind of funny. Oh god. But the thing is, I want to watch it to see if the character goes through with it and it actually ends up stealing them walking sticks. Like, don't spoil it for me, but I want to see if he actually goes through with it. Just to see if he actually does, because it's just like, it's mean, but at the same time it's like, it's kind of freaking hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. So now we got the I want to do something fancy in the middle of the hammer. I don't know what. Should I put like something like that? And then something. I'm super curious of what character Liam will play in campaign 3, because apparently Sam chose for him and he chose for. Oh, okay. That sounds kind of interesting. So it's sort of like make your own character and then you reveal it to each other. I think we made her like. I did something like that, similar to that. Not on D&D, but on Soul Calibur. And we were online with a friend, and I was on mic, so we couldn't see each other. And all we could do, we played this really stupid game, because it's got a high customizable thing on Soul Calibur. But I think it was free. We described to each other how to make the character, and then they came out like abominations. Seriously, guys, if you got like a copy of any Soul Calibur game, you've got a friend who's got a copy as well, do it. It's actually really fucking funny, because your interpretation of what they're thinking, it just comes out like an abomination, and it's brilliant. It is very silly. It's good, hilarious fun. Yeah, there we go. And then if we do like a sort of little hair cross on there, like a marksman, yeah. That looks pretty good. And then we could do the same on here. And then just sort of do a crosshairs symbol on that. That's it. Yeah, I think we're pretty good on that. Right, it's hitting 10 o'clock now. We're going to save this, and we are going to find somebody to raid, because I'm only raided for 2. I'm only streaming for 2 hours because it's a night stream. And we are... Was this Gunsmith, wasn't it? This is the Gunsmith archetype. So it's sort of like... By the way, if you're curious what the archetype is, Gunsmith is where you make your own guns and stuff like that. I've actually just posted the official campaign 3 announcement today. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, good. I'm going to have to binge now, like, big time to catch up to campaign 3. Hopefully, hopefully we will. Let's find somebody to raid, people, shall we? Let's see who's on right now. So, where are we having a look? Raid? Oh, the raid button's not working. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to do it manually then. Campaign 2 is about 21 days worth of content. That's not too bad compared to campaign 1, admittedly. 21 days does not sound too bad compared to fucking campaign 1. That it's took him, it's more. I didn't know that. It's been taking me time to do it. Let's raid. I think we're gonna raid. Let's raid Stay of Fire for... Yeah, she's just chatting, but we'll do that. So we'll raid her. Anyways, there we go. Is the raid... Have I got the raid up? No, the raid's not coming up. I'm professional. Start raid. But anyways, guys, 21 days of videos. Fucking hell, that is a lot. By the way, guys, I wanted to thank you... 500... Oh, shit. But anyways, 5 hours, that is a lot of content. And I'm already struggling through campaign 1. Anyways, guys, I wanted to thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on today. Thank you for giving me a chance as well. You lovely, lovely people, you. This is James with Vamp the Lost Soul. Thank you very much for watching again. And I will see you all later. Bye. And Kairos, thank you for coming as well and telling me how long the episodes are.